What's up everybody, Danny's here, and in this video, I'd like to talk about the Virtual Console versus Nintendo Switch Online. So anyways, let's talk about it. Now, one of the most iconic things Nintendo has made for retro gaming, like the Virtual Console, which was introduced for the Wii back in 2006, 20 years ago. And the Wii is a classic game console which is backwards compatible with GameCube games. And honestly, I love the Wii because it's GameCube compatible. I'm still going to keep my Wii because it's GameCube compatible. Because I changed my mind. I love the Wii. You know what I'm saying? Because the Wii Remote is so classic, and Wii Sports is everyone's favorite childhood, and I love the Wii. It's one of my favorite childhood retro consoles. Because the original Wii was introduced 20 years ago, and it's going to become retro. So the Wii is a classic, which had the Virtual Console and it's GameCube compatible. And the Virtual Console was introduced back in 2006 when Nintendo started to release the original Wii. So, also the Virtual Console was introduced for the 3DS and for the Wii U. So the most iconic things Nintendo did is that they want to make retro gaming a lot more better and more affordable. So the Virtual Console was released for the Wii, the 3DS, and for the Wii U. But I think Nintendo changed the Virtual Console a lot. Now, do you like the Virtual Console on the Wii, the 3DS, or for the Wii U? Let me know what you guys think. I love the Virtual Console on the 3DS because obviously Nintendo likes to change a lot of retro games for the Nintendo 3DS because the Virtual Console featured the NES, Super NES, and they've also had the Game Boy Color, and also the Game Boy Advance. But they also have the Sega Genesis, Sega Game Gear, stuff like that. But also, for the Wii U, there's Nintendo DS, there's also the Nintendo 64, there's also Nintendo DS as well. So, I know what you're thinking and what Nintendo has made. And the Virtual Console is the most iconic retro gaming emulator Nintendo has made for many years, before Nintendo Switch Online. But however, the Virtual Console literally changes everything. I mean, I love the Virtual Console on the 3DS, but also on the Wii and the Wii U. But then in 2023, it started to fall apart. They had to close the eShop for the Wii U and for the 3DS, but luckily people wanted to emulate and mod their Wii U or their 3DS like me. I modded my 3DS, right? And for the 3DS, they can mod their 3DS and get HShop, right? Which is like, you can get free games like DS games, 3DS games, Virtual Console games, and also free DLC, stuff like that. But also for the Wii U, when I get a Wii U in the future, I'm gonna mod one so I can get Nuspill, which is like a free shop app, kind of like HShop for the 3DS, which allows you to get free games like the Virtual Console, Wii games, and also Wii U games as well. But honestly, I think this should be the same thing with the Wii. Everyone mods their Wii. You know where this is going? Yeah, same with me. But also, we're gonna go into Nintendo Switch Online, which means they've announced like the individual membership, the expansion pack. But then what is the difference between the Virtual Console versus Nintendo Switch Online? Well, Nintendo wanted to make things a little similar to Virtual Console. Like right here we have Nintendo Switch Online. They've also added in GameCube, which means the GameCube is one of the Virtual Console emulators for the Wii U as well. I didn't know that as well, which kind of makes a lot of sense. So Nintendo Switch Online is a little overpriced, the expansion pack and the individual membership. But luckily I have the expansion pack so I can get access to GameCube, N64, and the Sega Genesis. But I think Nintendo Switch Online, it's a little bit expensive, but I like more of the Virtual Console. See where this is going? Like, for example, like the GameCube as well. It's because Nintendo Classics have lots of great games, as you can see here, like the Virtual Boy here, and also the Nintendo 64, Game Boy Advance, and also the GameCube here. So yeah, I think Nintendo has packed lots of retro games for the Switch, for Nintendo Switch Online. Now, which one seems a lot better? Well, I'm gonna go with the Virtual Console, because the Virtual Console holds a lot of retro games. You see where this is going? And also, once you mod your 3DS, you can also get DS games, more importantly, because DS games, like, it's also known as DSiWare, like from the Nintendo DSi. You see where this is going? So yeah, I prefer the Virtual Console because it's so enjoyable. It's one of the most iconic retro gaming emulators Nintendo did for the Wii, Nintendo 3DS, and also for the Wii U. So anyways, I think this video is going to wrap it up here for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a comment, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe if you guys are new to this channel. And by the way, don't be stingy with that subscribe button. I truly appreciate that. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you all, and I'll see y'all later. Peace!